wise and eloquent statesmen have attempted to put into words just what this country of ours stands for. But perhaps nobody has stated it with greater truth and simplicity than Abraham Lincoln, who believed it was the united purpose of the Republic to strive with firmness in the right as God gives us to see the right. The living spirit of Lincoln hovers over the land today, over rocks and rills, woods and templed hills, over cities and towns and villages. Smoke billows over the land from furnaces and factories. These are plumes of progress, symbols of men at work, men who are keeping the faith with firmness in the right. A pioneer in the automotive field, Dodge is proud of its place in the industrial history of America. Since 1914, Dodge has kept faith with the motoring public. For nearly 3 decades, it has been building quality automobiles until at the close of the 1941 model year, more than 5 million units had rolled out of the great Dodge factory to provide safe, economical, and dependable transportation for millions of Americans. And Chrysler Corporation, of which Dodge is a division, has kept faith with the government of the United States, cooperating in men and materials, in building tanks, parts for bombers, and anti-aircraft guns. A world at war is nothing new to Dodge. When the original company was founded, the First World War was raging. Here was a new field for Dodge, a new proving ground for Dodge dependability. The treasured memento of that war is the Dodge whose duty it was to serve as the personal car of General Pershing, commander of the American Expeditionary Forces. And now again, a quarter of a century later, the Dodge division of Chrysler Corporation promptly answers the call. Already more than 50,000 dependable Dodge trucks are being used by the United States Army, duly and truly prepared to serve for the duration. And day after day, more and more of these good soldiers on wheels are joining the ranks. Of course, defense is our #1 job, and we're doing all we can to cooperate in the National Defense Program. But Dodge also is bringing out new and finer automobiles, models we had planned early in 1941. We know these new Dodge cars will be the best we've ever made, even though our defense activities do come first. And now for the final test. At the hands of that stunt driver supreme, that master of motoring's torture chamber, that daredevil, Jimmie Lynch. You've just met the new Dodge, Jimmy. What do you think of it?
It's a fine-looking car, all right. But after all, driving's my business, and handsome is as handsome does.
Completely hard-boiled is Jimmie Lynch. Tell him you have a beautiful new car, and he says, all right, but what will it do? Well, one thing Jimmy and thousands of other Dodge owners know is that the world's finest brakes will bring you to a safe, sure, and smooth stop. He's finding for himself the flashing extra acceleration resulting from the getaway gear of the improved all-fluid drive and the finer performance provided by the gain in torque. Increased horsepower in the new Powerflow engine makes performance even more brilliant than before. Look at him go! And now observe the amazing flexibility of all-fluid drive. Probably most cars could get up those steps with a running start. But watch how Jimmy does it. The Dodge takes this steep grade right in its stride and without shifting gears. Just depress the accelerator slightly, and you can hold the car on a grade with all-fluid drive acting as a brake. No need to touch either clutch or brake pedal. No jerking, no stalling, just a smooth, irresistible flow of power. Here's another proof of power as applied with all-fluid drive. There's no slipping in that loose sand. Instead, the wheels take a hold and out she goes. No, sir, there's just no stopping this new Dodge. And now watch what happens at high speed as the left front tire is deliberately blown out by a dynamite cap. There it goes. But the path of the car is straight and true because Dodge safety rims on Dodge Safeguard wheels are designed to hold the tire on the rim in case of a blowout. All right, boys, put a new tire on that wheel and we'll get going. Now the demon stunt man, Jimmie Lynch, goes to work. Can she take it? Well, we'll soon know. And now Jimmy puts the car to a real test of stability, tilting it high first on one side and then on the other. But the car is as sure-footed as a mountain goat. It takes more than that to upset the new Dodge. Okay, Jimmy, do it just once more so we can see what it looks like in slow motion. Nothing could rack and twist a car worse than this jolting, jouncing ride over railroad ties. Watch it in slow motion and see how the wheels and a mow of steel springs take all the punishment while the body rides on an even keel. Watch this new Dodge do a new kind of steeplechase to prove its strength and stability. Let's watch it again through the eyes of the slow motion camera so that every racking bounce and twist is clearly visible. Well, Jimmy wants to fly again. Can he take the Dodge over this hurdle? Here he comes. There he goes. Let's have an encore in slow motion, Jimmy. We want to see that tremendous impact when the car lands and try to figure out how the frame, the axles, and the springs survive that kind of a beating. Uh-oh, what's this? 8 cars nose to nose. If he makes this jump, it's a miracle. But he does it. For the benefit of those who closed their eyes that first time, here it is again in slow motion. And now the grand finale, the most spectacular and dangerous of all Jimmy Lynch's stunts, the roll of death. Watch it. Again, slow motion brings out every detail of this terrific test of car and driver. Could anything offer more convincing proof that this is the greatest Dodge of them all? Jimmy Lynch knows better than any other man alive just what an automobile has to have to take it. For he's rolled and jumped Dodge cars more than 1,000 times. He thrilled more than 20 million people with his death-defying stunts at the World's Fair. And Jimmy says, this new Dodge is a sound investment, the best buy of them all. Boy, that was a thriller. A great big hand for a great car. Yes, and a big hand, too, for the driver of the car, Jimmy Lynch. Now, what have you got to say about the new Dodge, Jimmy?
Just as soon as you touch the accelerator, you can feel more power than last year.
What about all-fluid drive?
It's improved, too, although I thought it was pretty slick last year.
You're completely sold on the Dodge, aren't you, Jimmy?
Well, I've rolled over in a Dodge more than 1,000 times. I've sailed through the air in a Dodge for a total distance of 15 miles.
That certainly answers my question. A man who entrusts his life and limb to Dodge dependability.
Yes, sir. I couldn't ask for a better car than the new Dodge to save my life.
And there you are. It's no wonder that right now there are so many Dodges traveling the highways of the world, for Dodges are built to last. There's a big, beautiful car that will take care of your transportation not for 1 year or 2, but for many years and for many, many thousands of miles. The new Dodge, the greatest of them all.